Welcome, guys, to another hardcore episode. Today, I thought I could finish off the XP building. I've been doing a lot of enchanting in it because I'm getting ready to go to the Nether. I already have a Protection 4, Thorns 2 Diamond Chestplate, and I intend to get all the rest of the armor at that too. And then also, I'm getting Sharpness. I'm collecting like Sharpness books, Protection books, all of that, and then I'm gonna make like boss armor, boss gear, everything like the best you can get it at. And yeah, so I was going to make some towers on the sides here, and I was experimenting with it, but I didn't really no design actually really looked good with it, because it would look good if it was like a square tower and then went up into like the classic circle shape. I think that would look quite good, but yeah, like with the how irregular the wall is, it wouldn't go well, I don't think. And then also, if you haven't noticed, I've changed around the wall design. I took out the green wool because I did not really like it in there. It didn't go that good with the all the other textures. And then I added in some cobblestone because that makes it look more medieval, which is pretty cool looking, I think. So yeah, one thing I still have to figure out is what I'm going to do with the walls, because they're going to be like double thickness because I have to conceal all the stuff in here. So yeah, I'll be back once I've figured out some like sort of design for the walls, and yeah, I'll be back. Okay, guys, so I'm back with the wall design. I was thinking something like this, to where it would leave the like breakup thing of the cobblestone in there, so that we could still have some cobblestone on the inside, and then it would just show like the walls from the outside, because like really I feel like I actually do really like this like general design. And then also I was thinking we could put some like fences along the edges here, so that when this is all joined up, if it will join up, it'll look like that. It'll look pretty cool, I'm thinking, for how simplistic the design is. And then also it'll leave like a lot of the space available on the floor. Although currently I'm not sure how I'm thinking, or how I'm liking the like one exposed cobblestone block. We can fiddle around with that. I do want the wall to be broken up and not be like all uniform or whatever. So yeah, what we need is some more stairs, and there we go. And place it like this. Gosh dang it, you have to have it pointed like exactly in the corner for it to actually work, which is, I don't know, it's kind of annoying. So, holy mother. What? Just go in the place you're supposed to. Like, you guys could see me clicking in the right place, and it wasn't like going in the right place, I don't think. So this is one of those designs, I feel like, that won't look right until you have it like completely done. Like, since the wall is going to be broken up with the one cobblestone block, it'll just look weird until like the entire wall is done just the same. But I don't know. It seems like it should be like this maybe, and then have it in the center. I don't know if I just want to have it like in the center in the walls, but it looked kind of like bare if I had it just in the corner. So like if it was like this, it's like you're walking and there's nothing on this side to like draw your attention away. Like there is on this side, because this is where like the corners start on the left side, but it doesn't really that wouldn't work because it would connect it up. So yeah, I'm pretty iffy about the design, really. It would look good if we had this and this, but then I don't know, it would just look weird, I think. I'm gonna turn the sounds down because, oh crap. Because all the zombies are getting kind of annoying back there. Yeah, like this would actually work, but then since the wall is like so irregular, it's hard to plan like some cool looking wall without it being like weird looking, I think. We may just do away with the cobblestone and then go like that. It's a nice uniform wall, and then we can just I don't know what we would do with this, but anyway, guys, I'll be back once I have the cobblestone and the fence thing solved. Okay, guys, so I think I figured out the wall. I've taken out the stairs entirely in the design, and I basically just put in these fences. Now, the fences, like, with it on either side, it doesn't look awkward, and then, like, it doesn't look all weird with the bending of the, like, stairs going around all over the place. So yeah, I think if we do all the walls like this, it'll look pretty good, and even with just keeping this like that, it'll look pretty good. And then I think we'll make the ceiling at the fence level so you can actually see the fences outside or inside of the build. And so yeah, I'll be back once like the rest of the walls are done like this. Okay guys, so we've done the rest of the walls like that. I'm actually pretty happy with the design, although I'm sure in a few days I'll have some more like improvements to put on it really. Like the wall, like a few days ago, like the outside of this area I was completely happy with, like the green wool and like not having this here. And then like 2 or 3 days after I built it, I was like completely dissatisfied with it, and then I changed it to this, and now I'm happy again. So yeah, I'm really hoping I'll just like remain happy this time. And then I've also taken down like the building struts and stuff because it was starting to annoy me, and then also you guys can see more of the build. Yeah, so I'm pretty happy with how it's turning out. So I think next is the floor I want to build, and I'm not really sure about the floor, like what we need to do to make it like, I don't know, go with a wall and then like the ceiling as well. I don't really like have any idea about ceiling. Like the ceiling is one of the things where like it's very hard to do because it just is. I don't know how to explain it. It's just very hard to do a ceiling in my opinion. So yeah, I'll be back once this whole area is hollowed out and I have somewhat of an idea on what is going to be done about the floor. Okay guys, so in the floor, I thought I would go with having some stone brick and then spruce wood stairs and maybe just some like normal spruce wood, just kind of like randomly put in there, like, and possibly some cobblestone as well. I think it would be cool if it wasn't actually symmetrical for this one, but kind of just like placed everywhere. I think that would look pretty cool. So we could start out with something like this and then like branch off. We'll like pre-place the cobblestone in just like random areas. I think that would make it look cooler because like we're going for the castle look, but it would look cool because it'd be like a abandoned castle or something, and I think that would look pretty cool to spruce up the looks. So we'll start off. Nah, I kind of like, I don't know, I think maybe I may make the middle here where you first come in some of this, and then like the stairs going on either side of it would go with it, and then from there it would just be like some randomized blocks. So something kind of like this. It wouldn't be too random, maybe, like most of it would make sense. See, like you get the random blocks of this, maybe thrown in next to this one, a block of this. I want it to kind of look on the inside like someone's not been here for a while or something, and it's falling into like, it's not like very well kept up. So it's kind of like I said, an abandoned castle on the inside. Which really, like, the outside would probably be more worn, honestly, but like the inside is the majority of where we're going to be at, so it would make more sense to make it look nice in here. So I think we'll start just by placing all this stuff down. I think a good tip for building really is if you can't come up with something to build or like the exact design of something in your head, just place down like random blocks everywhere just to get stuff like kick-started in your head, and then like once you do that, it's a lot simpler because you can then like visualize what you want to do off of what's already on the ground, which makes it a lot easier, I think. So something sort of like this, we could have like random trails through the floor. I don't really See, yeah, I don't really like this design. I might just go with like a cobblestone stone brick path in the first part of it, because it doesn't really look good when it's like that. So maybe like this, something like that. Yeah, guys, look, that's pretty much turning out to be like a really cool abandoned feel to it. We need to use more of the spruce wood. I don't really know where that would actually fall in the category of abandoned ruins. Like, I don't think it would actually have that in here, but it still looks cool, so we're gonna put it in anyway. Yeah, like, look, that looks pretty decent where it is. We could put I want to put one on this side, really, but I don't know where. And we'll have it be like the same sort of design. I would have never pictured myself doing this with the wait a second. So is this entire floor too low, or is this too high? I could just have like some stairs or something leading up to it, and then that would solve the problem. Honestly, I really would like it to be like the floor all where it's supposed to be at this point, but since I've put like most of the floor down already, I'm thinking I might just keep it like that and put some stairs. I don't know, if I'm not satisfied with the stairs, I will tear the floor up again. And no, because this design is like would be covered over by the floor, so yeah, we'll just like leave it with the stair idea really, and just have it here. I can't believe I just miscalculated that badly, but one there looks good. We'll have like a stair design here, and there, that side's basically completed. I'm really happy with what it looks like, even though it's like literally, as you guys were watching, it is completely randomized what I'm doing right now. It looks very good as a like ruin type thing though, so I like it. So yeah, I'll be back once this is done and I've figured out a design for this. Yeah, I'll be back. Okay, so I finished off the floor design. I'm very happy with how it turned out, which is kind of weird because I just randomly placed blocks, and it looks really nice, honestly, so I'm very happy with it. What we can do next is move this whole thing down one block, I think is what needs to be done. So we'll move like the ground where the zombies are on one block down, and then I believe we can move the whole rest of the thing down one block as well, and that would like work as it's supposed to. I don't know, one way or another they need to be falling 23 blocks, so we'll figure that out depending on what we need to accordingly. But yeah, I will move this thing down or up or whatever it needs to be correct with the floor, and then I'll fill in the floor design. And then I think what we can do next after that is work on this wall, which I'm going to use like some glass in, and I'm not really sure on like what design I want for like the main wall area yet, which is what we're going to work on. So yeah, I'll be back. Okay guys, so I have the back wall done. I think it's pretty good looking. I didn't want to have it all be glass, but I think this is a good compromise. One thing that I've noticed is the inside of the room. I mean, it's pretty ugly, so I may actually go in there and change it out with like all stone bricks or something in the future. But yeah, we're more focusing on finishing up this build first, so what we need to do next is the ceiling. Now, I think the ceiling's actually going to be pretty hard because of all of like, well, mostly because of this back wall, because there's so many different pieces to it, and then also I have it higher than I want the actual ceiling to go. Wait, is this higher or is it not? I want to see. So the tallest point is here, and oh yeah, it's like one higher than I want the ceiling to be. So I guess that won't be too bad. I was thinking it was going to be like a lot higher than that. So yeah, I don't really know what I want to do for the ceiling, honestly. Okay, I'll be back once I have an idea on the ceiling. I think I actually might be using some spruce wood as like ceiling beams, possibly. But I don't know. I don't know if that would look kind of cheesy. I don't know. I'll be back. Okay, guys, so for now what I plan to do is, basically, this nice little, like, design coming out from the archway of the stairs, and then I'm just going to trace the, spruce wood logs around the outside. It'll cover up the fences, and it'll also just look, nice and dark, I guess, against all the stone. Right now I do have to go and collect more spruce wood logs, but, yeah, that's basically all I have right now. I think what I'm going to do for the rest of the roof is just connect it up using like archways and like cool little designs in the roof. Yeah, I'm not really sure like what that's going to look like yet, but I think it's going to look pretty cool. And there won't be any more spruce wood logs going through the rest of the building, I don't think, because they're all around the edges. And yeah, I think that'll look pretty good, so I'll be back once the outside is all the way traced and I'm starting to build up some of the random shapes because I really don't know what those are going to look like yet, so I want to show you guys as soon as I know. Okay guys, so we have all of that looped around the entire area. I really like how there's like one space here and then it comes out. I don't know, I really like the effect of that. We need to patch this up, as I just noticed. I was thinking we could do something where off of these, so possibly like this, and then I don't know. I wanted it to be some sort of like a square shape, and then in the middle of it there would be like glass, but each like sort of cell would be upraised, like raise up as it went up, so possibly something a bit like this, to where it would go like this, and then on either side to give it a bit more like texture and depth, I guess. And then we could round off the corners even. Actually, we could just make this whole thing out of it really if we wanted to, but I think what we could do is just leave it like that. Put like one here, and then we could have like glass or something in the middle. I think that would look pretty cool, possibly having one here as well. Yeah, little cells like that, possibly, I don't know if we want to make this stone brick into some other block, but like as I said, I think if we used the spruce wood more, then it would be like overused, and then in this we could put like a cool block or something, or just like some glass, which I have to like actually sort this chest out, and yeah, there we go. And we would basically just go off of every thing. It wouldn't, I don't know though, if we want like a repeating pattern or something. Like this is a cool like one-time sort of thing, but all of them do not actually match up since it's a random pattern that I chose for the outer wall. So yeah, I don't know. There may be sort of like girders leading away from this, and then ooh, we could, no, not sandstone. I was gonna suggest using sandstone, but that would look pretty bad with this build. Possibly using some of this. Of course, we would need like separation blocks, I think, so that it would not match up too much with that. And then we could start another one after we did like this. And yeah, that's the basic plan. It's gonna be kind of hard to execute, like I said, because we do not, it's not like regular, so we may have to change things around, and like we'll have like the majority of the area be, the roof be this, but then like for like say the corners maybe we'll have to like do something else, or just like throw some random blocks in there, because it won't work with just that because of all the space. So yeah, I think that'll look pretty cool. So we'll need to trace this, as I said, with a barrier, and then we can, as soon as this is done, and I don't know if I want to connect it up like this to where it's like smooth, or no, I don't think. I like the like rigid edges more on that, because it sort of like contrasts between how this is actually like connecting and flowing and stuff. So we need some more stone brick. I think I have more of that at the mining station, which, I don't know, it's kind of like good and bad building new builds, I think, because the mining station is good, but like now that I've built this build, it's not going to be like nearly as good or well used as this build, so yeah, it won't be like as fun to hang out there anymore because it's not as good. So yeah, I'll be back once I have like more of a basis as to where all that stuff's gonna go. Okay guys, so this is kind of how it's gonna look. I'm liking the design. The only thing that I'm having an issue with is whether I should use the oak wood planks or some spruce wood planks, but it looks pretty good. Basically, I'm just using the oak wood planks to fill in the gaps where like the bricks were before. Yeah, like I said, I'm having some difficulty whether or not to use the spruce wood instead. We could switch this one up just to see, really. And because it may, like, I want the build to look all like dark and kind of foreboding, kind of like it is like an abandoned ruin. We may actually use a mixture of them, but I don't know. Yeah, like look at that. That's pretty cool looking. Yeah, I don't know. I'm leaning towards using that right now, honestly. But yeah, it's looking pretty good. It's gonna take a while to do the ceiling though, because it's not based off of any like specific pattern or anything. It's like really doing it like symmetrically and having it like all match up on all the sides. And kind of to make this, you have to like progress, or you have to make it like while you're going, sort of. So like depending on where like the wall is and everything, you advance like another block depending where like that is, which is kind of like difficult to do. Yeah, I don't know if I want to use both the oak or the spruce. I'm leaning towards spruce really, because I mean spruce, like in this type of build, spruce looks better, and we already have all of the like oak, like the oak fences. I mean, I know there is no other fence color you can use, but I'm just saying we already have like the oak fences covered in the build. So yeah, I'm leaning towards using the spruce wood. So we'll just turn all this into spruce, and yeah, we'll get going on this. I'm not sure if we're going to be able to finish the build in this episode, however, because I have already been working on this build maybe for like a few hours, maybe like 3 or 4 hours, I would say, on this build. You would not think so, but it takes a while to design out this stuff. Yeah, I'm really liking where that's going, so now we just have to decide where the next thing is going. I think we could make it a bit uniform to where each new thing from the first thing would go out 3 blocks, so that it was like this would be where it is, and then you connect it up with this. And yeah, I think that would be a nice pattern that we could stick to until we run into the walls. So, for example, on the other side, you could see we just go out 2 blocks. It's really 3, but I mean 2 blocks until you actually hit the glass. You put another spruce wood there, and these always go the wrong way for me, honestly. Okay, there it is. Yeah, it's looking really intricate and cool for the style of the roof. It looks random, but I think that's because I don't have some of the blocks actually filled in certain places. So yeah, I'll get some done on this, but I may not finish it in this episode. I don't know. I hate that moment where you're like waiting. You're like waiting for it to be night, and you can't do anything until it actually is, because if you want to like run away and collect resources or something, you can't, because you're stuck here. So yeah, I'll build this out, some, possibly all of it, and yeah, then I'll be back with whatever I have done. Okay guys, so we've reached the part that I'm kind of iffy about what to do with. We've extended it out, and it actually looks really cool, this pattern in the roof it creates. But here, it's like we can't actually like go and make another one with the pattern we've made, as you can see. So I don't know if we should just fill it in, or because that could look kind of weird, just filled in all like this. Although really, with the dark wood, you can do like a lot of just like flat out like flat surfaces, I think, and it still looks good. So yeah, I think we could just fill it out like that, I'm guessing. Maybe put in like a skylight. Not like these ones, just like a glass or something, I don't know. And then we'll just keep doing this. It kind of does suck that we cannot do it like to the sides. It makes it look kind of like narrowed, and that you can see it's in like one sort of like line, but it's gonna be cool because down here you can make it wider and put out the skylights in a wider plane, so it doesn't look like that it's in a straight line, which it kind of is right now, because I don't really want it to be looking like that, because that'll look kind of boring. We need to harvest some more wood. The only thing is we need to move the like wood thing closer to us, because when I'm over there it's not actually close enough. Oh wait, no, I think those did just spawn since I was last here, so I think I must be close enough over there for them to be spawning all the way over here, but not enough of them, because like with this build I'm using a lot of spruce wood and need to be having it closer to me. I like the spruce wood trees that go like that versus the ones that are like really tall and then you always lose like a few of the wood blocks on the top of it. I don't know, it's always nicer to be able to collect all of them. See, like that one, it just flew off and I'll either just lose it or have to like wait here for it to collect or something, whatever. So yeah, I'll be back when the roof is more done. I'm feeling, since I've discovered a design that I can actually use in my design to make it easier to build, that I may actually complete the roof in this video, and then in the next video I really have no idea what we're doing. I might make like a horse stable or something, but yeah, I'll be back. Okay guys, so the build is actually, I think, like fully completed now. I think possibly we forgot to do some of the fences on this side outside, but I don't really care about that as much now. So yeah, the build is finally completed. It's been like in the works for a very long time, just like working on it and thinking of ideas for it, and I am like 100% happy with how it looks at this time. Like I said, we may go in here later and like spruce the area up, make it look nicer. So yeah, now I can be doing camping in a nice, very nice building. One thing I need to do is, obviously, when I go to the Nether, I'm going to be getting some to make some stuff to make a T flip-flop, and then I can make like a door, an iron door, because that's what I think I'm gonna put here. For now, we're just gonna use like blocks and just block it off every time we come in here, which won't look half bad, really. It's just gonna be more annoying, but eventually, when I get the T flip-flop up and running, because it's like the only T flip-flop I know how to make is a one that requires a comparator in it. So yeah, but once we get that up and running, it's gonna be even better. I love this building. It's pretty amazing. Like a lot of effort went into it, as you guys know. So yeah, I think that's a good place to leave the video off. Of course, I still have to put like the enchantment table in here somewhere, although now that I'm mainly enchanting with level 1 on books and then just like combining them, I do not really see the point of having like level 30 enchantment table, because honestly, if you enchant with the level 30, you like, and then get a bad enchantment, you wasted the armor and 30 levels. If you enchant with like 1 level with a book and get a bad one, you lose like a book in 1 level. So it's not as bad really, and it's a lot more cost effective in even to get like sharpness 5, efficiency 5, the stuff you can't get anymore. So yeah guys, I'm very happy with this build. Thank you guys for watching, and until next time, bye.